My name is Marianne Beane. I live in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. I am a high school business teacher and an FBLA, Future Business Leaders of America advisor at Williamsport Area High School. I teach personal finance and career pathways, and I am also an adjunct instructor teaching freshman seminar at Pennsylvania College of Technology. And on top of that, I'm also an entrepreneur. I'm the founder of Endless Mountain Opportunities. That is a consulting startup that's providing services for small businesses here in Lycoming County. PFEW is important to students across the state of Pennsylvania. It's an incredible program. It provides an opportunity for all students who are interested in exploring business and entrepreneurship in Pennsylvania. But now, I think more than ever, what PFEW does is critical from an education standpoint. I'm sure as teachers, we know that Pennsylvania has recently acknowledged the importance of career education for all students in the Commonwealth. They've implemented requirements for schools to make sure that students are ready for life after high school by implementing the career education and work standards. And so that covers the 4 areas of career awareness and preparation, career acquisition, career retention and advancement, and of course, entrepreneurship. So PFEW in just 1 week touches on each of these areas by enabling students to learn more about themselves, their skills, their abilities, their talents, and they can put those to test in finance and accounting, marketing, advertising, organizational leadership, which is career exploration at its finest. Also, I think one area of the standards that Pennsylvania schools really need to work to address better is entrepreneurship, teaching teens about the creation of jobs, being your own boss, identifying a problem, creating a unique solution. PFEW does this masterfully. I choose to support PFEW out of all of the other programs out there because it has such a powerful and a long legacy of teaching students about free enterprise. I really hate to use the expression just a teacher, but I'm not just a teacher who sees the value in PFEW. I'm also an alum of the program. I've been a company advisor for 5 or 6 years. I've seen firsthand the positive impact and the growth that PFEW, that whole experience develops in youth. The other piece is a lot of other programs often require a financial commitment that doesn't always make the opportunity accessible to all students in the state. I've been told, oh, there's always fundraising, which is true, but there's so many incredible students in Pennsylvania who live in lower income or rural areas where the funds that might need to be raised just aren't there, or even the volume of people to raise funds from just don't exist. PFEW levels the playing field through their scholarship funds that come through their sponsorship. And also for some other students, other organizations present a time commitment that might be a conflict with sports or other clubs and activities they're involved in. PFEW's 1 week. So it's a lot easier for those highly active involved students to commit because it's just 1 week, but it's 1 week that will change their lives forever. PFEW teaches students and prepares them for post-secondary success because it helps them develop those vital soft skills like teamwork, collaboration, task delegation, critical thinking. It helps push students out of their comfort zones, it helps them to try new things, and maybe even things they didn't think that they were capable of, to solve problems working with other teens from across the state, from different backgrounds, with different life stories. In that process, they make friends, tear down negative assumptions and prejudices. PFEW is a program that doesn't just serve the students who come from privilege. Because of those generous sponsors, the opportunity is is available to them regardless of what financial resources they have access to. Another nice piece, if we're talking about students who are looking to do the college experience after high school, PFEW does provide the opportunity for those scholarships, the $20,000 opportunity with Lycoming College, $8,000 from Pennsylvania College of Technology, which is a huge perk. What student wouldn't be willing to spend a week of their summer learning and having fun in exchange for a few $1,000s? Like, that's a no-brainer. Another way that PFEW prepares students for post-secondary success is the company advisors and speakers. PFEW partners students with successful business people, the company advisors, from a variety of different industries. They're presidents, CEOs, accountants, marketing executives, business owners that are new, experienced, some are seasoned, retired professionals. I could go on and on about how diverse the company advisors and presenters are, but through enabling the teens to interact with so many knowledgeable and successful business people who are willing to excitedly share the secrets of their success, PFEW lights a fire and a passion for business in kids who maybe would never have considered a career in business at all, let alone think to start their own company. At Williamsport Area High School, I make a point to tell all my students about PFEW, even if they're freshmen who can't participate until they're sophomores, just to plant the seed of PFEW in their minds so that they know to look for it later on in their high school career. But also the entire business department where I teach invites a presenter from PFEW to the school every year to talk to all of our students about the opportunity. So I'm sure that some of our students have seen the presentations more than once, and that is fine by me. We have your posters up in our classrooms. We have applications readily available. And we also actively seek out and recruit students, not just in the business program, but who we think would really be interested in and benefit from the opportunity. And we make sure they know what to do to meet the application requirements, help them with their applications, remind them to get them in on time, brainstorm how they can respond to the short answer essays that are on there, make sure they have teachers to sign off for them. I've even mailed in applications for students who didn't have access to postage or envelopes. Really anything and everything we can do to ensure our students know about the program and can participate. One of my favorite things is to hear from my students who have been through PFEW, as well as hear from some of the young people that I've coached as an advisor. I still have people that I worked with, their students who I was their advisor, or my own students who've graduated high school and have moved on that I talk to. Some have already graduated from college, some are married, started families, started businesses, some went on to do things they never dreamed they've been able to do, like some of them have studied abroad. I've heard them say that the PFEW experience is life-changing. It helped them learn about strengths and abilities they didn't know they had. It helped them develop lifelong friendships. It also helped them learn a little bit of what they did not want to do in life. You know, you have those students that say, well, I was on the finance committee and I hated it. If I could do it all over again, I would be on the marketing committee. And that's a valuable experience. Better to get it now than after, you know, you've invested time in a career that you really don't like over time. It has inspired a lot of young people to make a lasting impression in the world and to tell their peers about PFEW. I can't emphasize enough the impact that just 1 week can have on a young person. I mean, really, I would want to add, PFEW is something that I think all young teens, high school students in Pennsylvania should consider. I really hate to call it business camp because that makes it sound dull, and it is far from that. It is so much more. It is literally 1 week of their summer that will change their lives, maybe even the direction of their lives forever.